From darkness to light. In a small village, there lived a poor cobbler named Arjun. He would spend his days repairing shoes and could barely manage 2 meals a day. The villagers often mocked his poverty and called him useless. But Arjun had something special. He was quiet, yet a deep desire to do something meaningful always burned within him. However, one thing always held him back: fear and self-doubt. He believed that someone as poor and uneducated as him could never change his fate. One day, a wise sage visited the village. People gathered to hear his words. Arjun, too, sat silently in the crowd. The sage said, "Every person has a lamp inside them, but it only lights up when they start believing in themselves." These words struck Arjun deeply. He approached the sage and asked, "Master, can I ever achieve something big in life? I have nothing, no money, no education, no support." The sage smiled and replied, "Can you do just one thing every day? Before the sun rises, make one new pair of shoes with full dedication. And in a small notebook, write down one thing you learn each day." Arjun didn't fully understand how this would help, but he agreed. He began crafting shoes with renewed focus every day and noted down the little lessons the sage gave him. Day by day, he improved. Within a few months, his shoes became so well crafted and durable that people from nearby villages started coming to buy them. The same villagers who once mocked him now came to seek his advice. Arjun was no longer poor, but he remained just as humble. One day, he asked the sage, "Master, why did you ask me to do such a small task? Just make a shoe and write a line." The sage smiled and said, "Success doesn't come from grand acts, but from consistent small changes. You started believing in yourself. That's why the world began believing in you." There was a spark in Arjun's eyes. He now understood that poverty, ignorance, or ridicule, none of these can defeat a person unless he gives up on himself. Moral: big changes start with small steps. Believe in yourself and keep doing small, positive actions every day. One day, those habits will take you to the destination you once only dreamed of.